Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. DBougie86 here again. And you know what time it is, guys. It's that time for that DVD/Blu-ray update for the month of March. Yes, lots of goodies in March this week. So, I hope everyone had a great holiday. And March was a very interesting month, weather-wise anyways, for me personally. But, yeah, let's get right into it, guys. Let's get right into the DVDs. Oh, yeah. First up, I don't want this to, they're sliding. Yeah, okay. First up, I actually got this in the mail yesterday. I decided to add a few things that I got in yesterday just to, because I did order them in March and since of the holiday and shit, you know what I mean? That type of deal. But, yeah, I got this in yesterday and it's a mockumentary that I wanted to check out, and that is Ghost Watch. Yes, very controversial film. If you heard about this, then you know why it was controversial, because it aired on BBC and people thought it was real. Yeah, very stoked to check that one out finally. Ghost Watch I got in. Next up is a found footage film, Final Prayer. Haven't watched this yet. Heard interesting things. Interesting cover anyways. Yeah, so very curious to check that one out. Getting more into a little more found footage. Okay, next up is another one, Atrocious. This is another found footage film. Actually did watch this one. Really enjoyed it. Really cool, like, setup, and I like the characters in this one. It was really cool. Bloody Disgusting Selects release. So, yeah, if you haven't seen Atrocious, I do recommend it. Under Films release of Revenge is Her Middle Name. This is kind of like a mixture of like a rape revenge film and a blaxploitation film. Looks cool as all hell. This is one I've been eyeing for a while from Unearth to pick up. And just never had the time and chance to, you know what I mean? So, finally got a copy of it. Can't wait to check it out. Hell yeah. Got some mixture of things here. First up, I got Devil's Pass, the IFC Midnight release. This is a Rennie Harlan film. If you haven't watched my last Top 5 Friday, I actually had this at number 5. I explain why. I enjoy this film for what it is. I know it gets a lot of hate. Like, I say this all in the video, so check that video out. Yeah, found footage. Rennie Harlan. Next up is Barry Levinson's The Bay. Had a copy of this like, years ago when it first came out. Haven't picked it up since. End up, you know how sometimes you need money and shit. Well, that was the case when I didn't have to get rid of The Bay in my collection. But I have it back now finally, and I'm glad I do. So, yeah, I picked up another copy of The Bay. Picked up another Bloody Disgusting Selects release, Chopped. This is directed by Trent Haga. That's how you pronounce his name. Was a big fan of his second film, 68 Kill. So I want to check out his first film. Still have to watch it. You get these really cheap, actually. They're like, for brand new, the most I've seen them for is like $6. So they're relatively cheap to blind buy these. So that's good at least, you know what I mean? Picked up a Third Window DVDs release of Serpent's Path and Eye of the Spider. These are directed by, what is the name of the director? Kiyoshi Kurosawa, who directed Pulse and Retribution. Yeah, these films have interesting history. Like, they were made at the same time, 2 weeks apart, with the same cast, pretty much. Totally different type of films. It sounded cool, like the backstory of both these movies. So, yeah, I'm going to be checking these out real soon. Awesome shit right there. Picked up a copy of Ants. Did a review on this on Body Bags. Yeah, fun little like TV film. Picked up the UK release of Night of the Demon, aka Curse of the Demon. I picked up the UK edition because I love the cover art better on it, to be honest. If you've seen like the US edition of this film, cover art's kind of like, doesn't make it look like a horror film, if that makes sense. But yeah, Night of the Demon. Picked up a shameless release of Ratman. I'm holding this a little different because there's a little nudity on the cover, yes. And as you can see, they tried to replicate a very famous image, if you can see that correctly, I guess. Jaws. I enjoyed this film for what it was. It was enjoyable, like mixture of like cheesy gore and sleaze, and for no reason at all. Fun shit though. Next up, I picked up Blood Glacier. Seen this film on Netflix a while ago. Highly enjoyed it. I know my buddy Matt's a big fan of this movie too. Yeah, just a very enjoyable watch and super fun, you know. Fucking great like effects and shit. Really cool shit. If you're a fan of The Thing, I say check it out. Picked up a copy of Would You Rather. This is another film I've seen on Netflix. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Jeffrey Combs does a great job playing a very, very nihilistical character. I'll say that much. If you haven't seen this film, yeah, highly enjoyed Would You Rather. Picked up The Damned. Always was intrigued by that cover art. It's another IFC Midnight. Picked up a lot of these. Yeah, I don't know what this one's about. Really, got these for like $4 each on like Hamilton Books, so that's the reason why I picked up a lot of these. Next to is Haunt, another one that intrigued the hell out of me by the cover. This one stars Jackie Weaver, actually, which I found very interesting. Gonna be checking this one out soon. Yeah, definitely want to check that one out. And finally, for the IFC stuff, Maniac, of course, the remake starring Elijah Wood. Never had a copy of this, so I said, why not? It's been a while since I watched it. This movie, actually, since it came out. So, I'm very curious to revisit this one again. It's been a while, guys. Next up, I picked up Trackman, Ghost House Underground release. I've seen this film before. It's like a Russian like slasher movie. It takes place in like the underground terrain. Yeah, it was cool from what I remember. I remember it was getting a lot of hate to that movie because it doesn't really add anything to like the slasher genre. But I still have hell of a fun with it. Next up, I picked up Helter Skelter, starring Steve Railsback as Charles Manson himself. Just a phenomenal film. Watched this for the first time. Super phenomenal performance by Steve Railsback. Goes right into the events of like the murders and the capture of Charles Manson and the family. Super awesome movie. If you haven't seen Helter Skelter, great film from '76. Def check it out. Next up, I picked up A Tale of Two Sisters. Yes, phenomenal. Of course, from the director of I Saw the Devil. Really awesome psychological horror. If you haven't seen A Tale from Two Sisters and you're a fan of Korean cinema and Asian cinema, I say, def, pick this up. Awesome shit. And finally, for the DVDs, I'll push some of these to the side so I have more room. Yep. I picked up this serial killer like box set. It comes with Dahmer, Ted Bundy, and Ed Gein. you know, like it's those like DVDs like of the faces. Really cool box set. I really was surprised it came in like this big box set. Only one that's missing is Gacy, which I still do have to pick up. So yeah, watched Ed Gein. I actually reviewed on 22 Shots recently. So yeah, checked out that review. Still gotta check out Dahmer and Bundy. Heard Bundy's probably the weakest film out of the four. So yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, can't wait to check that one out. Alrighty, that's it for the DVDs, guys. Now into some Blu-ray izzles. Blu-rays. Good time. First off, for the Blu-rays, I picked up Byzantium. Reviewed this during the 22 Shots. I did a guest star on Irish Horror Week. If you haven't listened to that show, I'll leave it down below in the description. Check it out. Good shit. But really, really love this movie. Of course, Neil Jordan's my favorite director of all time, so I'm kind of partial to his work. It's the way he works. Like, there's some movies like of his that I'm like, not like, it's like a one-time watch deal for me, but they're still like amazing like experiences. Like Breakfast for Pluto, for example, very oddball film, but this one is very straightforward. It's very much like a Martin take on vampirism. Great performances by Gemma Arterton and Saoirse Ronan. Just great. Yeah, if you haven't seen Byzantium yet, check it out. Finally got this in the mail. I actually ordered this in February, which was fucking, this one I didn't even know was going to come in. And that, of course, is Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. Yes, Blu-ray uncut Terrence Fisher film starring Peter Cushing. Glorious shit. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend it. Great Blu-ray transfer. Great release. Actually, these were released by Lionsgate. Shockingly enough, like through like their, was it Lionsgate? Well, whatever. I know it's like Icon / Lionsgate. I did see the Lionsgate logo on a few of these releases. But either way, you know, like, really stellar release. Great. I love that cover art. Great film. Love me some Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell. Next in, I got from my homie T-Money86. He had an extra copy of this, I think, and he picked me up the Criterion of the Seven Samurai. From Akira Kurosawa. Thank you for this, Turi. I'm very obliged, even though I do fuck around with you a lot in our chats. Everyone does, buddy. You know, it's all in good fun. But yeah, super stellar edition of the Seven Samurai. Awesome shit. I love me some Kurosawa. Next up, this actually came in yesterday, and this is Terrafira. I believe that's how you pronounce it. You know, this is the Art the Clown movie. History about this, I actually never seen the short from All Hallows Eve, that this is like the base around this character. Actually did watch this and did a review for this. The review will be up later this week, so look out for that. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Terrafira. Well, I'll get more into that in my review. Be on the lookout for that, guys. Next up is Joe Dante's Small Soldiers on Blu-ray. Very crazy that this movie doesn't have a U.S. Blu-ray release. But it has a okay edition on Blu-ray and the States. The transfer is great. Wish there was more special features. It pretty much is the special features from the old DVD I had. I know this. But still great like release from who put this out? Medium Rare. company that I'm getting into. They actually released that Night of the Demon DVD release that I picked up. But yeah, Small Soldiers. Oh yeah, on Blu-ray. Next up is Shakedown. Peter Weller, Sam Elliott riding a motorcycle, fighting crime. Yes, this movie's fucking awesome. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's fucking amazing. Picked up Kill Command. Killer robot movie, pretty much like Dog Soldiers, but with robots. Yeah, fucking awesome shit right there. Another Kiyoshi Kurosawa film. This is from the Eureka Masters of Cinema series. Journey to the Shore. Haven't watched this one yet. More like non-horror-ish from the title, but it has some like supernatural elements to it, so I'm very curious on it. So yeah, Kurosawa. Picked up a few Scream Factories. Sonny Boy. Reviewed this on my latest Cinema Attack Creature Feature podcast. If you haven't listened to that, check it out. Very oddball movie. Yes. If you've seen that one, you know what I mean. Picked up Dog Soldiers. Finally have the Scream Factory release. Haven't watched it yet. Still need to watch this transfer. I've seen this movie before, of course. Definitely one of my more top tier werewolf movies. It's been a while since I've seen it though. Yeah, I remember really liking the cast of this one. Kevin McKidd, Sean Petrie, and Liam Cunningham. It's a great cast. So yeah, Dog Soldiers I finally picked up. Picked up a few Shout Select titles. The only reason I picked these up is because I know they were going to go out of print soon. So I hopped on these ASAP. First up I have, these are all starring Bruce Lee, of course. First up I have Game of Death. Really great edition. Comes with 2 discs. With, like 2 versions of the movie. Comes with the US edition and the Mandarin edition. Really stellar. Chinese Connection. Yes, comes with all reversible art. I might flip them, I'm not sure. I actually really do like these new commission arts for them. Return of the Dragon, of course, the infamous movie where Bruce Lee fights Chuck Norris. And Fist of Fury, that's it for the Bruce Lee stuff. And plus, now we get into some 88 films. This is everything that I picked up from 88 films. They're having like this crazy sale right now, where most of the movies are like $12 a piece. So I'm like, gotta hop on some of these. First up, I picked up from the slasher line, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Really cool release. If you haven't seen this, it actually comes with Linnea Quigley's, sorry for the glare, horror workout. So it's worth it for that alone. Great transfer. I love this movie. I know it's like a cheesy movie, but I love it. Then I picked up The Boogeyman. Still had to watch this one from Uli Lamel. I actually started it, but I got sidetracked it, of course, as usual in my everyday life. So, yeah, I'm going to be checking this one out real soon. And like that's it for the slasher line. Now I picked up a few from the Italian collection, of course. I'm collecting this whole line, so got some ones out of the way and out of the back burner. First up is Enigma. This is directed by Lucio Fulci. I'm very stoked for this. I had to check it out. Emmanuel and the Last Cannibals. Of course, this is a Joe D'Amato film. Yeah, it's a Emmanuel film. Could be erotica, it could be gore, it could be awesome because it has Laura Jimsar in it. I know there's already nudity on the movie because there is a scene in the back cover, which is amazing. Especially knowing like UK's like censoring laws, it's okay to show boobies on movie covers, you know what I mean? Picked up Beyond the Darkness. I picked this up. I do have the 7 release of this, but I picked it up because I'm collecting this whole line. It's once you get a lot of these, is kind of off-putting that you don't have certain numbers. It's that type of deal. That's the way I justified buying another copy of it. But I do watch it because they do have like different features and shit. So really cool release from 88 Films. Another one I double dipped on was Barrel of Ground. Again, has different features. Also comes with the Grindhouse version of the film, which I found very interesting. Yeah, looks cool as all hell. I can't wait to check, dig into some of those different features. Watch Me When I Kill, directed by Antonio Beto, one I haven't seen yet. Looks cool as all hell. Giallo film, of course. Last for the Italian collection pickups. Live Like a Cop, Die Like a Man, Italian crime film directed by Ruggero Deodato and written by Fernando Di Leo. And now last 4 are 88 Asia line. Picked up Black Magic, really fun film. Really enjoy Black Magic. Cool, like sorcery type movie, witchcraft. Killer Constable, one I haven't seen yet. It looks more like some more martial arts goodness from Shaw Brothers. Can't wait to check that one out. Only one I got with a slip, and that is The Brave Archer. Yeah, can't wait to check this one out. Haven't watched any of these yet. And finally, for the update, guys, Mask Avengers. Yes, another Shaw Brothers line. Haven't watched it yet. Can't wait. And that is it for the update, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots of goodies. Like I said, more reviews, more Top 5 Fridays coming in the future. And as always, guys, I'll see you then. Peace out.